On the campaign trail Thursday morning, Vice President Kamala Harris spoke in Texas to the largest teachers union as she works to secure more labor support. Earlier, her campaign released this video you are watching right now. It's the first official 2024 presidential campaign video for Harris, set to the soundtrack of Beyoncé's song Freedom. In it, she called out her Republican opponent, Donald Trump, showing his mugshot and declaring, quote, "No one is above the law." To reporters, the vice president spoke when she arrived back in Washington, challenging the former president to a debate.
Many of you have been asking me about the debate, and I'll tell you, I'm ready to debate Donald Trump. I have agreed to the previously agreed upon September 10th debate. He agreed to that previously. Now it appears he's backpedaling, but I'm ready. And I think the voters deserve to see the split screen that exists in this race on a debate stage, and so I'm ready. Let's go.
CBS News chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes joins me now. Nancy, what do you make of that video? And beyond just the video, just the tempo of this new campaign relative to what you've been covering for the last many months?
Well, this is a campaign, John, that has really struggled over the past year with how to talk about the candidate. There's been one faction that really wanted to talk about all of his accomplishments, remind the American public what President Biden had done for them. Another faction that argued, no, we've really got to be talking about the future. Those are the kinds of campaigns that win. This campaign video that they released today was all about the future, narrated by the vice president herself, saying, what kind of future do we want when it comes to reproductive rights? What kind of future do we want when it comes to the economy? So it was really forward-looking. And so that framing, it appears for now, has won out as they try to capitalize on this energy that they're experiencing online with all the donations that are pouring in and the support that they're getting at the moment from young voters in particular.
A message about the future a lot easier to make when you're 59 than when you are the president's age. Now, you spoke with the Commerce Secretary, Gina Raimondo. What did she tell you about the vice presidential speculations, which she is mixed up in?
Yes, well, she is mixed up indeed for the next couple of weeks at least, because she, as we have reported, is on the list of roughly a dozen individuals who are being vetted right now by the Harris campaign. And so we had a chance to conduct the first interview with her since being placed on that list and ask her directly whether she's being vetted and whether she can confirm that and how she feels about it. She said she's not going to get into her private conversations with the campaign, but she did say that it would be an honor to serve the vice president in that capacity and that it would be an honor for anyone. Interestingly, John, I went on to ask her, because she's one of only a couple of women who are on that list, whether she thinks the country is ready for two women at the top of a ticket. And she said, absolutely. She thinks the nation is ready for whoever would do the best job as president and vice president.
So there are also some of the other people on those lists: Governor Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, Gretchen Whitmer of Michigan, Governor of Michigan. They're going to be campaigning for Harris on Monday. Now, they would have campaigned for Biden anyway, but how do you read them being dispatched? I mean, are these tryouts? Are they just, you know, a new generation of Democrats out there, young and full of energy? How do you read those fellas on the stump?
I think we are watching tryouts in real time, John, not just out on the stump, but also on television as all of these different VP candidates are interviewed, as they are asked about Vice President Harris, as they are asked about her opponents. How do they do? Are they talented attack dogs? Are they showering her with praise? How are they framing this race? How do they handle unexpected questions? You know, all of these things that a campaign would normally take months to figure out, they've got to figure out in the next week and a half. And so events like the one that's planned now for Monday, featuring both Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer with the vice president, kind of gets you a number of things at once. You get to see both of them up on the campaign stage with her get a look at the body language. Are they comfortable? It also puts her in the same room with them, so she gets a little one-on-one time with the two of them as well, because chemistry and whether they can, stomach being around each other every day for the next 4 years is an important consideration as well.
Right. We're all living through the hiring process at once, and the press is part of the hiring committee. Nancy Cordes, thanks a lot, Nancy.